Okay, hello everybody. This is XCom coming to you from somewhere. I'm somebody somewhere in this world, and we got a little live stream coming up of Baldur's Gate. We have missed an episode since all the way last week, and we're gonna get back in the flow today. At least in a few minutes at the top of the hour. Give people a chance to join in. I see Antros has already commented in the channel, and so has Nightmare. Yeah, I'm somebody in this world. I've decided to change the tagline. Instead of somewhere in this world, I'm somebody in this world. Oh my goodness. I even misspeak my taglines. That's how hopeless it sometimes is around here. Oh my lord. Ay, 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 ay. One of these days, I'll get it all right. We'll connect and it'll all be hunky-dory. What do you know? So Whoop Antros is kind of the mind of, the hell with practicing your sneakiness. Smite, smite, smite. You're a paladin, for goodness sakes, right? And I think the sneaky part will come in handy again. I think I'm needing to practice that one more time and just pay attention to what I'm doing. And see if we can't get down into that cellar this time. At least, yeah, correct. Whoop Antros. At least, we'll see if we can't get down the cellar. Yeah, I just need to do that, because I have a feeling, if you're talking, Nine Fingers thing in the counting house or whatever that place is called, I imagine the Steelwatch Foundry, I imagine we're going to need to do some sneaking here and there coming up, and I need to be on top of my game for some of these areas, I do believe, so I think it's well worth. Maybe it's an imperfectible skill by me. For all we know. This could just be my personal challenge that I'll never overcome, and I'll just have to go barreling in loud everywhere I go and hope for the best. We'll see. Could be one of those kinds of things. Could be one of those kinds of things. But, you see, I already corrected yesterday's start. I'm in the starting soon screen. And, woohoo! I don't ever not make mistakes, but it is rare that I keep repeating my mistakes. Well, that's not like a sneak mechanic the whole time, you know what I mean? It's just kind of having us keep a lookout, or even talk to somebody to distract them, and then hiding at one of us, remembering to split up. I didn't even think anybody would get upset at us with those cellar doors. I just wasn't even thinking that it was going to be a problem. Then I had to run away. I had to pull a Monty Python and run away. What can I say? Ah, stealth archer and stuff, yeah. I do like stealth. Like, I did not mind, like, Lamplighters League we played recently. I did not mind the stealth mechanic there, because the majority of the game wasn't stealth. You just tried the stealth to set yourself up, maybe kill a handful of enemies first, and then take it out. I enjoyed it in Mutant Year Zero, being a little bit stealthy. I think there was still stealth in Miasma Chronicles, but I think it was even less. I used it even less there than I did in Mutant Year Zero. But I enjoyed those integrations because it doesn't get you out of doing battle at all. It's just part of the setup to make the battle doable without some extreme luck kind of a thing. And Lamplighters, it's too bad they ended up having to drop maintenance of that game because it could have been a really fun game with just a little more attention and balancing, I think. And I enjoyed it, but in fact, I enjoyed all three of those games I just mentioned, but they could have been made a pinch tighter, pinch better in some of those circumstances. Yeah, exactly. We had some, yeah. Oh, thank you, Nightmare. Top of the hours. I was busy reminiscing on old games played, and here we are. We're ready to go. Now, I said I'd do some stuff in between, but my days have been a little on the busy side recently, so I did not get some of the stuff done. I said I'd do the long rest off camera, and then we'll just go and get started. But no, nay, that did not happen. So what I think I'm going to do is just because, like, Gale's okay.
My faith protects me.
Shadowheart's okay. I just feel I'm one of the more, especially if I don't have like a Karlach in the mix, I'm one of the heavy hitters. And I only have 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 2 of you in here. Ansur, I don't know about that question. I don't know about that question. We could check in our journal. Except where would Ansur be? I think that's a no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a no. Because we have the Mystic Carrion, we have the heart, so technically we can kill him now. But I want to find the lungs because I didn't like that perk that it gives him. So, yeah, I don't know about this. So, here's a question from both of you. Do I spend supplies, which you know we're getting low on for my long rests? Do you think I'm strong enough with this many spells available?
Keep a blade
Mark between, I mean, Astarion has his spells. Shadowheart has all of her spells other than, well, 1 level 4, 1 level 3. And Gale has the majority of his spells, except for some low-level ones. So yeah, let's go. Why dilly-dally wasting time here with frickin' long rests, right? I say let's be adventurous and let's go back to the graveyard and see if we are still on the, you know, somebody's doo-doo list and they're still mad at us and they just attack us on sight. Kind of what I'm thinking. Although, you know, I almost feel like
of course.
Oh, I have Gale moving. Oh, there's one thing I was gonna do. You notice how we have all these illithid worms? We could probably do better by Gale. That's why I had him picked. We gave him flight. I'm thinking Gale could use Luck of the Far Realms every now and then. To once per long rest, you can change a successful attack roll against a foe. I assume that, is that a successful spell attack? I don't know, but I guess we're about to find out. Because we just used one of our worms. And then I'm just trying to think if there's any other spells. Invade a target's mind, disrupt its defenses, and reduce their armor class by 1. It doesn't sound like a lot, but sometimes it can make a difference. There's definitely healing we can do. It's not like, doesn't seem over. Gobble up a foe's intellect, lowering their intelligence per turn, and healing your wounds for 5 turns. Oh. Now that sounds... Now for Gale, that sounds like it could be nice. Since he's a little on the squishy side. What black hole thing are you talking about? Are you talking about one of these illicit things? I don't remember seeing one that says black hole. Oh, there it is. Create a point of intense gravity that pulls all nearby enemies and possibly slows them. Oh, yeah, that could come in handy. Especially if they're getting near him. Black hole sounds nice and fun. Oh, do I have to do something else to unlock it? Yeah, it looks like it at least has to be highlighted, so I gotta do something. I can displace people, and if I can make them have falling damage, and then I can do black hole probably. Yeah, there we go. Now we got black hole. Sounds like fun. But I'm also kind of liking these healing things. That's an action there. They're both actions though. But lowering somebody else's intelligence if they're a spellcaster can really hurt. Unless it's wisdom based. So I'm just going to spend a few of these. I don't care if it's the right thing to do or not. There are some things I have not tried yet. And I got to see if I like them or not. There. I don't know if I'd figure out how to use this. The displacer beast shape. Transform into a displacer beast that can displace itself and enemies. And has 85 hit points. Yeah, I guess I should watch to try and see how that works. And then myself, let's just make sure I don't have any special worms abilities that I'd like to pick up. Reducing their armor class. Maybe if I'm going to be the one attacking somebody who's super strong. Black hole. Oh, Mind Sanctuary is a good one, you said? Aha, here we go. Sculpt a magical nexus that allows those within to take actions and bonus actions. Oh, interchangeably. Ah, interesting. So someone who has some great stuff can, if they're close enough, a magical nexus, sculpt one. I don't know what that means, but it would last for 3 turns even. That actually... I'm gonna take a look at that one too. And I still have 2 worms left. I think I'm gonna stop there. Thanks for your suggestions. I like the idea. Or you're saying I could do... Mind Blast just doesn't seem powerful enough. So maybe I just have a couple black holes if I need to disrupt especially a large group of enemies' attacks and slow them down. Yeah, gather them up and then AoE. Yeah, I'm gonna keep one in reserve for some emergency thing I hear about that I can pick up. Mind Blast. Oh, it does say it stuns for a turn. Oh hell, you convinced me. Why? You know, it's like that. Why carry stuff around and not use it, right? Why carry stuff around and not use it? Yeah, I can Mind Blast and then attack them while they're stunned kind of a thing too. So, okay, there you go. Thanks for taking away my inhibitions, Anthros. Sometimes all I need is a simple suggestion. And all is well. All is well. So, yeah, tempting me is fun. I'm an easy tempter. You know... Or I'm easily tempted is what I guess I should have said. I don't tempt others easily. Okay, now I'm on screen here. Sorry, I did shrink up here, and I apologize for that. But my chat, I had to get my chat turned on because I was missing Gleaser's comments and whatnot here. I don't know if... there, now I'm seeing my multi-chat on screen in front of me again. So that's good news. And let me do one more login thing on my end to have myself covered for if things go south today, although I wouldn't expect it to. But then again, you never know. Hey, Floki, good to see you in here too. So now, hey, Gleaser, how you doing? So, even though you're halfway lurking, how you doing? I know what he's playing with. He's got an arcade that he's messing around with right now, so that's what he's doing over there. We learned about that yesterday. Okay. Now, I guess we can try using the map, and I don't know where the best, or I can't remember where the closest Heap side strands. I think lower city central wall is a good place to go. You're pimping your machine. Working the upgrades and all that stuff. Okay, so if I look here, I think. Well, let me just open the map now because I can tell. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. The graveyard's up here, so I just gotta go up and over and up. That's where I thought it was.
Another step forward.
We'll just keep on moving, keep on trucking.
Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go.
And here's this narrow alley I know we gotta get down. We ran away jumping over buildings around here last time. I think we're gonna try and be a little stealthier this time. We're gonna try going into the cellar. Maud is yellow. Everybody is still yellow over here. We gotta find... There's the big one. We gotta keep an eye on. Right there, in front of us. Yeah, we'll try and be nice around her and keep an eye on where she's going. In fact, we'll just get over here as quick as we can. Now we got these two over here. Fortunately, we ran away and didn't kill anybody, so they're all still around. But we're definitely not. We're definitely... Yeah, we're definitely going to do this. First of all, we're going to split up.
Have people no respect for the dead?
I don't know. Do they not? That's just horrible that they don't. And then these guys aren't looking. I wonder, why don't we send myself up here? So if I need to, I can talk to them. Let's send Astarion. Now, who has the invisibility thingamajigger? Minor illusion. I think Gale does. So Gale, you're going to cast the invisibility. Yep. Then we'll go turn-based after this person walks away. And we'll see about unlocking some things. So, Gale, you can wander over this way. And Astarion will have you wander over that way. And she's very interested in what we're doing. She says, I remember.
Which way to the nearest library?
Okay, oh yeah, I want to move Astarion over.
Go.
There we go. And then Shadowheart, perhaps we have you
No time to dally.
keep an eye on her. And see where she goes. And she's going a long ways away. Right now. So now might be the time to do it. Because we aren't in anybody's line of sight. So let's go turn-based. And see if we can do what we need to do. Gale?
Lost in thought.
Can you cast invisibility over here? Well, don't cast it then, move. Okay, now let's see you cast invisibility over here. I think we're doing it in the order we need to get her done now. I do believe we're doing it in the proper order now to make it work. And I'm going to shrink the screen one more time, and I apologize for that, everybody. And I'm doing one little quick thing off on the side here, and I apologize for that. But we'll be right back to the game here in a second. Okay. There we go. Let's get the game back. And there we go. There, that should fix I just have minor problems on my side. Nothing else you would see, other than I don't think the chat was showing up on screen. So, for YouTube at least. And I wanted to get that resolved and fixed, and it looks like it's getting reconnected just fine now. So, now let's cast a spell. Right there. Okay, make yourself invisible too. Okay, then we'll go over to Astarion.
Someone there?
Yeah, we're right here. And can you lockpick?
A crooked touch.
Yeah, we don't even have to give you any extra help. Okay, it looks like... I wonder if we're going to have any battles going on down here. So I think what we'll do is perhaps bring some more folks down. Gale, perhaps? Any day now. There we go. And Gale, why don't you go in there? Yeah, I do. The crouching, that's a good point. I guess I felt safe this time because I made sure, I think last time I didn't make sure for everybody to walk away either. And if they're close, I gotta remember crouch, crouch, crouch. You're right. You're absolutely right. What can I say? You're right. I think we're gonna go over here. We're just all gonna go down there. I'm gonna do it via flight. And we'll just do a quick double check. Yeah, nobody's looking down here. And then we'll get yeah, I just have to do it as a matter of habit, so I don't forget it when we're not in the proper position. Then we get Shadowheart. We'll just get us all down there in case, you know, there's undead or whatever happens to be down in these things. Let's see, where do we have to go? Over here? Are we still looking at no vision over here? Yeah, it kind of looks that way. I think we got a dash is what we will do.
Let's try this way.
I'll just do one final check. Yeah, nobody's vision reaches that far. So let's get out of sight. There. Good, good, good. We're in. We're down. And we're going to group back up. Well, yeah, we'll group back up for now. I'm going to exit turn-based mode, so I don't have to do it with everybody individually. There we go. And then we should probably... I would be surprised if this place is trapped, to be quite honest. But it was locked, so I guess we should be aware that way. So what I'll do this...
Wish to live in more interesting times.
I'll give guidance to Astarion. And Astarion... yeah, we'll have you lead the way. We'll just play it safe. We've had traps down in these places around here before. No, this open casket. Autumn crocus, garlic, scalpel. Something else, something else. What else do we see over here? So let's read this note. Oh, that's the body. This note is hastily written on parchment that stinks of rotting flesh and lilacs. Deceased, Darylyn Nickley. human male, medium build, brown hair, hazel eyes, 3 and 30 years. Untreated infection was the cause of death. Widow claims the deceased cut himself while chopping wood. Reported symptoms of high fever, nausea, and weird spelling of diarrhea. Placement and angle of wound in upper right thigh corroborates this, as does the pustulence. Burial. Widow unable to afford full burial. Alkov refused to make a coffin without payment up front, will oil and bind the body to slow decomposition. So, a lot of people can't afford the services around here. Have you noticed? I think what I will do is just take these things over here that we see, because I can use them for whatever. Or I should say, what's-her-face back at camp can. And we'll check out the other room. I'll come back here, cast guidance again, and we'll go through the other door. Let's see. Any other records here? Let's just check this out, make sure there's nothing.
Interesting.
We need to know. Seemingly endless list of names, causes of death are written in a delicate cursive. This details a recent entry. Deceased, Duke Belin Stelmay. Oh, this is Stelmay. Human female, brown hair, slight build. Cause of death, blood loss, 36. Stab wounds. This is part of the murder spree when we were involved trying to solve it. Position of cut suggests a deliberate placement. Right hand removed from body post-mortem. Blood sample reactive to crawler mucus. Deceased was paralyzed when the murder took place. And the burial is on hold until Flaming Fist investigation is complete. So yeah, we're well aware of that murder. We were trying to investigate the whole thing way back when. And there doesn't seem to be anything else in this room. So, let me just cast guidance in case there's some trappy business in the other room. So maybe we can see it better. And we'll take Astarion. Hey, OAP Gaming! Glad you could make it in! Thanks for dropping by. So far, we've started out well. Didn't do everything sneaky that I should have. Oh, this looks like it might be some lungs. Yep. Well, that wasn't too hard to find. But we'll still make sure there's no traps in here. Before I get careless, as I've been many times in this playthrough. Let's see, do we see anything? Black and Azure dye. It's not like I've dyed anything, we might as well pick it up. A corpse rose. Okay, so we got a new recipe. I don't know what it does. We're not going to look at it now. Flower preservation notes. Probably should read those. Log 47, sample 32A. Added summer lily infused oil to boiling wax. The dipped a bouquet neither wilted nor carried the odor of decay. However, scent was uniform and lacked variety. Potential ideas: add widow's blossom and whispering bloom to the wax. More pleasant scent, but difficult to maintain solution integrity. Oh, so this is all cutting down on the smell stuff. So not so important. Let's see. We'll just check and see what we see here. We don't really see anything else. Nothing's highlighting so much. Yeah, we don't need random clothes. Random clothes were interesting. Oh yeah, here we go. At the very beginning in the first act. When you wanted some variety on how your character was looking and all that cool stuff. But it's not all that big of a deal in the end. Aha, we got Valmorba's notebook. A collection of a mortician's professional notes. And most recent note is as follows. I've purchased a rare find from an adventurer who found it in the Undercity. An ancient funerary jar containing internal organs that have been preserved for, I don't know, centuries at least. Their mummification technique is unknown to me and may include a combination of mortuary alchemy and necromantic enchantments. I must find the time to study this in detail, as what I learned could be invaluable in enhancing my own embalming techniques. Well, we're going to take it. Wow, that's what was making the noise? Yeah, I'd say we got what we need. Oh, we got some weave moss. And we got some murgrass. So a few more ingredients for who knows what they may make for us. I could take a portrait of a woman to sell, but, you know, oh well. Let's come back out. We got what we needed down here. We're going to find out if we are seen exiting the downstairs area here, but doesn't look like there's any other way out of here that I can see, or any other place I need to check. The wall's a little weird there. Why don't we just come back in here and check it out? No, there's no... Yeah, there's nothing highlights like I could attack it, so it's just an old wall. Let's regroup and get out of here. Hey, Quampa, good to see you in here. No long war today. This is our little break here where we play a little Baldur's Gate. But welcome in here. We welcome you in, no matter what we're playing. And we're going to group the group back up and head up the stairs and see if anybody is upset that we're coming out of a restricted area. Let's go find out. Okay, nobody caught scent of us. Nobody caught wind of us. We're not in trouble today. There she is, too. If we were in trouble, that person would be having a word with us right now. So we made it out of here. So what that means is we need to get back to the Carrion, Mystic Carrion now. Now that we have the lungs. And did you see how they exploded before? I wonder if we can use it as a weapon against the Mystic Carrion somehow. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. If we can... I don't know if we're even going to be able to approach him, but I'm wondering if someone like Astarion can throw it in his direction and then explode it, kind of a thing. Or someone else can explode it with a spell. And then hurt him on top of taking away the lungs' benefit to the Mystic Carrion. I guess we can try and play that game, because remember, here's the other ones we exploded, not realizing that they did such damage upon explosion. So maybe we can use them as a weapon, and he'll have one round of increased strength. As a matter of fact, I don't have to travel this way. You know what I can do?
Looking ahead.
Let me get myself leading again. I think I can fast travel, and I think... yeah, we'll fast travel to the Heapside Strand.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal toys. Gordash
All right.
got to be paying
Now we got to go see how this encounter is going to go without his preserved hearts and all the other body parts in our possession. Well, destroyed and or in our possession. The things that gave him his power. I still think he's going to be a challenging fight. I get that impression. But he'll be less challenging, or should be less challenging, without all his toys. Okay, there he is. So he's red now. They're both red now. So just venturing in there. So I tell you what, I don't know that we're going to be able to get close enough. And I don't know if I want to waste the energy trying to throw it at him. Unless I try to sneak Astarion in there first. Let's just go see. Where do they see? They only see to the door. Yeah, we're probably not going to be able to sneak in there. Well, let's kind of look at this guy. This guy's got 68 health. Okay. There's lots of others, as we know, upstairs. But if we focus on this guy, 185 breathless lungs, and I think we just need to get rid of that breathless lungs feature. I'm going to see if I can examine him before we start. So, because breathless lungs we can take out. He can't be silenced while his lungs are intact. Which sounds like something we might want to try doing. He's vulnerable to fire. We got to remember that. He can multi-attack if we are frightened. So obviously he's probably going to try. So when the wielder kills a hostile creature with a spell, they greedily absorb its energy. Heightened necromancy. Yeah, we want to kill this guy fast and try to ignore all the others. And I think I'm not going to risk not being able to destroy those lungs. Yeah, attack, have us go right to the edge of his vision and then just attack out of the blue with, say, a Astarion. Might not be a bad plan. Might not. Although I feel like because he's ready for us. I think he's became ready for us as soon as we destroyed his heart. I'm just gonna play it safe, even though we could probably get explosive and maybe fire damage over, you know, from him. But I think what I'm gonna do is this. Astarion, can you please grab that new item of yours? And we'll just find it here. Can you set it on the ground? Yeah. And then we'll all back up away from it. And we'll do a flaming cantrip. Yeah, so that won't take away a spell. So, and you can even do that, Astarion. And then everybody else will move inside, out of the way, not getting into anybody's vision. And then once we've destroyed these lungs, we'll get ready for attack.
Take this way.
Well, he's red, though. That's why it feels like his character's red, you know? That means the minute he sees us, I feel like he's going to attack us. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm basing it off of his circle is red, not yellow anymore. Yeah, well, I'm not going to sneak in there anyway. You know, so I'm going to get rid of the... Yeah, but I kind of feel like...
Let's get on with it.
Do we have a silence kind of a spell? Because it sounds like being able to silence him would be a good deal to have one of us do.
Ready and willing.
I bet you, let's before we do it, let's get up here. And let's go to our spell books. Mainly looking at Gale. What's the icon for the silence spell? How about that? That's Blade Ward. Yeah, those are the cantrips. There's no silence as far as anything there. It should be somebody like this, but I'm sure it won't be that easy. And of course, what level spell would it be? Well, we'll just start at the bottom. If you see anything that looks like silence, or if Anthros is hanging around and he just knows what the symbol is without looking. Darkness, hold person. Oh, you don't know the symbol? Okay, we'll just look. Because since the game mentioned the silence, seems like that would be good. spell to have in our arsenal, getting ready for him. That's Banish. Cleric level 2. Oh, okay, I already went right past it, huh? Let's get over here. Level 2. Silence, there it is. We have it. Okay, so we do have it chosen. It's the big circle thing with arrows on the side. What looks like arrows pointing away from the side. So we have silence. And it's a level 2 spell. However, let's go see if I have level 2 spells left with Shadowheart.
What's next?
I'm sure. Yeah, and I do. I do have level 2. Create a soundproof sphere, all within our silenced. And we weren't planning on using thunder damage anyway. We're going to use fire where and whenever possible on this guy, because he's susceptible to it. So there we go. So thank you, Shadowheart. I think I've just decided I'm going to destroy the... That way he can be silenced. I'm going to destroy it ahead of time, like I mentioned. Cantrip. It would have been nice damage, but, you know, we do have other things we'll be able to do.
Yes, let's.
Okay, and so now he shouldn't have that other ability. And let's just make sure. Yeah, his lung ability is not there. So we just going to try whenever possible. Fire. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. He has immunities to weapons. That's immunities. So we got to do everything we do against him's got to be fire. And we do have fire spells. Think Shadowheart. Yeah, she has some cantrips. Gale has AoE stuff. He has Fireball. And, you know, so he has Fireball and the Firebolt cantrip. That means Astarion also has a nice little... So we got plenty of fire to work with. I'm just not sure about mine. What I can do is I can see if there's something I can dip my weapon into that adds fire to my weapon, so I can swing and attack with my weapon, my flaming weapon or something. You always hear "eat this." We'll have to have our ears open, see if we hear Ignis or if we hear "eat this." Let me check my items, and if I can dip a weapon that'll give me some thing, and that way every one of us has fire. Well, maybe I have a scroll. What the hell? I'll use the scroll. That's fire shield, not quite the same thing. Who has a scroll they can give me? I would say Gale. Perhaps you have a spare fire scroll. I have Scroll of Burning Hands. I have Scroll of Fireball. Yeah, why don't I take a couple scrolls so I have the ability to also play with fire? Kids, don't do this in your own home. Yeah, I don't have a spell 2 druid thing. I'm just going to do it this way, because I think with 4 of us having the ability to heave fire at the guy, I think we'll be... and then if we need protection from a firewall... What the hey? Now I can contribute. That's the biggest thing. Okay. What we will do is we'll group up and sneak in. See if we can sneak in at the edge of the doorway. And then... attack, huh? Yeah. We'll have it our way. We won't let him have it his way. That's a good idea, OAP. I hope I'm getting the right jingle tagline. Well, I don't even know if that's what it currently is anymore. We'll have myself lead the way. We'll all kind of crouch and sneak until we're seen. And see if we can sneak in there. In fact, let's see if we can sneak over here as quickly as possible.
Don't waste a step.
You carry strange tidings. Strange indeed.
Oh, wow. He didn't see us. He's not the observant sort, it would seem. Or he turned away just at the right time. Oh, well, guess what? We just got seen.
So, rather than doing as you were told, you engaged in an act of wanton vandalism. I expected better.
Well, if you
I
hadn't done
thought
such
I
awful
made clear
things...
the terms of our arrangement. You think my immortality so easily destroyed? What you have done can be undone, though you will not live to see it!
I would say
A few centuries of
he's not
servitude
happy.
will enlighten you to the benefits of honoring your agreements!
Okay, well, he's got a lot of minions here. I will give him that. But... I don't know what this thing... let's see what this ancient servant is all about. Everybody hates fire. It's because they got all these cloth wrappings. And, there you go. Mummy. Well, you know, they're considered undead. We can turn undead at the same time for some of these things, I would think. Also, well, not about him, but a lot of these are undead, so Shadowheart will have some usefulness, while the rest of us will launch some spells over here with fire. So who goes first? Gale does not go first. He probably has our most powerful fire weapons. Astarion.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
Let's see if we can get some fire going here.
Spill some blood.
Well, missing was not part of the plan. We're off to a swimmingly great start, but we know better than to give up yet. We know better than that. Let's just take a look at my first move. And I'm thinking my first move is not a wall of fire, not a scroll. Yeah, a scroll of fireball sounds like a fun way to start. In fact, I can put it right there, and it'll give me a 2-for-1 deal here. Okay. It's, for someone who's immune to fire, he's holding up pretty well, I must say. And then let's go over to Shadowheart.
Stay focused.
And I wonder if your first action should not necessarily be Firebolt, but do we have a turning undead kind of thing that would be good for you? Yeah, turn undead. So I should step out here so I can see a lot of undead. Is what I'm thinking. Try to be in a position, say, right here, where we can see them all. And then try this. Okay, we can see a lot of them. But it might be in my best interest to move a little farther this way. Let's just see if I moved enough. Well, we have quite a few now that we have a chance. And even, I don't think we see this guy in the hallway. Oh well. Let's give it a go and see how many we're able to turn. Well, they seem They seem pretty powerful. Do I just click on myself? We'll just click on the ground. Turned. Save, save, saved. I see one that got turned. Maybe this guy's turned. Oh, he even got turned. So we turned several of them. We turned several of them. So I'm happy with that. Now let's see. Let's get out spiritual weapon just to run interference here and there. See if they'll go for it and not go for us. Well, he turned, so I don't have to worry about taking him out right away. Oh, so if he's not going to bother me, I'm not going to worry about him right away. I think this one's turned. In fact, does it say when I hover over him? Turned. Turned. Not turned. I think this one's not turned. Yeah, they're feeling threatened by me mostly. So Shadowheart, there's really nothing else for you to do. Just stand there and be tough.
Let's turn someone inside out.
I don't know where else we could move you to protect you if that was the case. So, I doubt Astarion would like to bite one of these creatures. But are these minions, these dead, also immune to this? They just have resistances. So at least they can be damaged by these things. So I guess we'll just kind of take our final move and shoot. Well, yeah, the other guy has a resistance, so that's why doing this bonus action. And we got some damage. Yeah, that was worth it. Let's kind of move you over here. We'll split ourselves up a little bit. Gale will not get to move right away. At least Ulnar is turned. This guy will be able to do something. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I forgot. I was going to silence him first. I got so worried about so many undead. Well, hopefully we'll have a chance to silence him next. Well, we shall see, my friends, if that was a mistake on my part. Astarion, end your turn.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Now I have a follow-up move. And I wonder if there's anything here. Speaking of intense gravity, but I wouldn't want any of us to get pulled in. Now I can try moving away. From this person, but then he'd just move over and take on Gale. So I guess I just stay here. So I figure let's try something. Oh, I don't remember bringing orange. That's to ask me to remember from Baldur's Gate 2 about bringing oranges to somebody. You've got to be kidding. We're going back many years to try and remember that one, and it's been a while. It's been a while since I've played. So let's see. Repulsor, Force Tunnel, Sonic Overload, Mind Blast, Stun the target, so you got to be real close for Mind Blast, I guess. Oh, 14 meters it says. Target is blocked. This thing's turned. There's no reason to unturn it. Target is blocked. Oh yeah, so we can't use it on these guys. I just don't know. I think I'll just stand there so I can get an attack of opportunity here. Okay, he's running away, and then he's going to do something nasty. Sonic Backlash will do. Okay. Gale. I think a nice bit of fire damage upscaled, if we can get it over here. Looks like that would be a nice thing for us to do. And look at what that did. Mystic Carrion's down to 39. Now, that is absolutely our best spell that we have in our arsenal. Absolutely the best. So, with that being the case, what's this thing doing? Yeah, even hurt that thing. No, so we just have follow-up. We aren't hurt. I think I can move away because a lot of them will be coming towards us. So why don't I move Gale since he's our weakest? Let him hide behind me. Just don't touch me so you don't get poisoned. Yeah. So that way, if this thing tries to get us, it's got to go through me. We'll try a simple swipe here. Not going to do much. We hit. Every little bit does help. That one's turned. Oh. It went for Astarion of all things. Okay. And that one snuck up on Gale, but missed. Yeah, I don't remember what you're remembering on, Trost, but that's not saying much. A lot of good misses. You got hit hard once, but the rest have been misses. So, I guess what I'm going to try is, let's have... Who might have a good fire spell left? No, none of us. Well, I would. In my scroll, and maybe that'll just be enough to do a little wipeout on the main guy we're going for. Oh, he's so close. So I guess a lesser spell. Let's give Shadowheart a go. Oof. Okay, so that's not the greatest. I wonder if he would be... Doesn't say anything about Radiance, does it? So, why don't I try our specialty right here? Radiant damage. Upgrade. Yeah, it hurt them just fine. And we'll run over here. Okay, well maybe running right now is not the best thing to try. We could try, it'll provoke an attack of opportunity by all three. Holy smokes, but she hadn't been hit yet, so I think it's worth trying. We'll shield blow. And we knock one down. Now, let's jump. And see if we get close enough to do enough damage. And there we go. So that should be the hardest part of the battle. So getting all his body parts done was a good thing. Now we just have normal take him out kind of stuff. He's inspired. We're getting some inspirations back. I guess if he's turned, I can ignore him for now. Let's just let's run in this way.
Have to keep going.
And there may be one more I can hit with another step if we're lucky. Or can I not get by? Is my big behind in the way? Is that what it's saying? So let me see if I can move out of the way.
Come on, can't stay idle.
It's an attack of opportunity no matter what. So let's just clearly get out of her way. And let's see if Shadowheart can squeeze by now. Just to get a little more hurt on this thing. There we go. Okay, so they all can be hurt by the radiance. That's a good thing. Shadowheart. Yeah, you have nothing else to do.
I'm ready.
And then Astarion. These guys are all vulnerable to fire, as we found out. That's a good chance to hit. I like that. And that was fantabulous. So we should be able to mop these guys up pretty quick, I would think. It does not seem that biting an undead does anything any good, I would think. Okay.
Well, so much for peace.
Now it's time for me to do a little swinging away. Let's see. I'm such a swinger. Yeah, smite, smite, smite. Yeah, radiance damage. You're right, radiant damage. So I unfortunately don't have any radiance left for this turn. And my health is good, so I think what I do is I just move in so attack of opportunity is on the table, maybe. Well, now the people out in the streets are going to get a little nervous. Gale. Do we have someone? %. Now there's a nice target for you. And that was a nice hit. I'll take a crit any day. What do we have left for you? Your health is okay. And to be quite honest, stay in the corner. Nobody can hurt you back here. Well, easily. I guess our best chance with this weapon is right there. Good, good, good. Oh, yeah. You like how they go right for him? Let's do shield. Opportunity attack. I could do Warcaster, Shocking Grasp, or just a regular opportunity attack. Nah. We'll just do a regular one. I think they were immune to poison, to be quite honest. Missed me. What was it we used to say as kids? Miss me, out in the playground in grade school. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. That was somehow that was a mean taunt back in the day. Who knows? Astarion, can you hit anybody with your cantrip? Yes, right here. We didn't get any kind of a crit hit, but I'll take it.
Now.
Hold your ground. And now me. Well, at least it's a good chance to hit. Who has more? If I hit this one hard enough, I could kill it. Not quite. Health is okay. Stay here for our attacks of opportunity. Shadowheart, let's work the crowd. Let's wander around the crowd and do that. Now, some of these guys over here may have already
Heading there.
tasted the... Okay, no, that one didn't. And we'll just kind of hang out. Okay. 81% chance to hit. Good hit. They're all feeling it. Their gauze is burning away. Their gauze is burning away. We only got one that has a lot of really good health. And it's one of the ones that ran away. So yeah, we don't have to do much hurt on these guys. Stay put. Yeah, we can't, nobody's knocked down, so... Holy moly, it's down to 4. Oh, they're unturned, I guess. They are turned no more. So they don't hit hard, so I'm not feeling, I'm not feeling too threatened right now, even though we're taking some hurt here and there. Overall, I'm not feeling too threatened. Now this guy, Ulnar, looks like he's going to be coming back. So, we could probably set up, we have a firewall thing. Maybe that would be protective against him. Somebody has a firewall, but let's see, Astarion, you're first. We're going to see if you can finish somebody off. Yeah, this one doesn't have much health. Can you hit them? Or has the most health? Yeah, 81% is good. Now they're catching up to everybody else. I don't know that this attack is working on anybody, but we'll try it again. We actually hit this time, and it was enough to kill. Good, good, good.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Then it's my turn. What do we got? This one has not a lot of health. Maybe I can contribute. Maybe I can contribute. And I did. I finally feel like I've contributed. I may be covered in poison, but I contributed. I guess I'll place myself in this opening here for Ulnar, and hopefully the rest of us can work on the other folks coming in. Oh, I still have another attack. I take that back. I will not wait around.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
He's feeling it. And I'll just stay there.
To concentrate.
I guess we'll have you run towards Ulnar, is what we'll do, via this. And he's down. to 2 health. Let's go stand in the way of Ulnar. So if he wants to come at us, he's got to go through you. I'll see about getting a firewall up there, because he ran outside. Yeah, there he is. He's outside. So we will start preparing for him and his return. What I will do, does that do concentration? Can I heal myself? Oh, this is, yeah. I can heal myself. I should be able to, right? And it shouldn't break my concentration. Oh, can't be healed, mummy rot. That's why. I remember mummy rot now, so we'll just end our turn. And here comes Ulnar. It's a dash. And an opportunity attack. And we'll skip the poison. These guys seem to be immune to it. Oh, he did do that. I think we'll just keep burning. You've been doing so well with the burning. It's not 81%, but it's high enough. And he's hurting. Oh, that's... Yeah, he's hurting too. 2 health. I don't think you have a follow-up that I'm going to use, but we shall run away.
Step by step.
Yeah, right next to the other dummy. Dummy mummy. That's on its last legs also. Okay. Let's see if the spiritual weapon can take it out. Take the mummy dummy out. And there we go. Now we just have Ulnar left. And who's next? Well, let's bring him in close to Ulnar.
Necromancy is shattered at last. He'll not trouble this plane again.
There. Well, I guess we got an attack of opportunity with our spiritual weapon or some such thing. Now it's a matter of checking dead bodies. And before we... Oh, wait.
He's gone. He's really gone.
He really is.
I don't know how to thank you. We can finally be free. Here, please take this. I think it's valuable. And I will need it. Not now Carrion's gone.
Oh, well, we'll find out what it is. Yeah, do you have anything to trade? Not that he probably has anything valuable, but we'll ask.
Yes. I think I'll pick up where Carrion left off. A city like this needs a medium.
Okay, it's, we received a Crypt Lord ring. Oh, there it is. Create undead. Well, that's kind of cool. If we need assistance, we can create some undead to help us. It's a ring, too, so I'm sure I can find a ring. I'm not using Mage Hand a lot. So there you go. And I still got Mage Hand if I need some special uses for it. Oh, that was the Mage Hand one. Which one did I get rid of? Oh, Exalt the... So, Exhort the Risen, Ghoulish Touch. Yeah, actually, let's do this. And bring this over here. It's the Mage Hand I wanted to get rid of. There we go. And I don't feel like I need to really trade them for anything. All right. Oh, all these. Yeah, they're all very, very happy to find out he's dead. Let's go see what's on his body.
Anything of use?
Holy moly! Hood of the Weave. You gain a +2 bonus to spell save D die die roll spell and spell attack rolls. That does sound kind of like tailor-made for Gale. Well, what does Gale have right now?
Not around, so might as well.
What are you wearing? Oh man. When healing another, the wearer gains. We like this new thing much better for you, Gale. And you don't have to wear those silly horns anymore. So let's have Gale come over here. He'll take that. Now it says Veil of the Morning. Undead have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you have advantage on saving throws. Well, that's worthwhile picking up. And then we also have Armor of the Spore Keeper. The wearer gains +1 bonus to spell, save, and when dealing necrotic damage, they deal additional 1. And Spore Sex. While imbued with symbiotic entity, you can spread something. You can spread Bibberbang spores. Oh, God, that sounds like horrible armor. And it doesn't sound like something that Gale can wear, because it's armor. Staff of Cherished Necromancy. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against your necromancy spells. Oh, it's for Spore Druids? Okay, okay. Yeah, we haven't touched the Spore Druid in this playthrough. And when the wielder kills a hostile creature with a spell, they greedily absorb its energy and gain life essence until their next long rest. Worth keeping. What else do we have here? A key and a key. Well, we'll take them. Keys can come in handy. I doubt the ancient servants have much. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. But we'll check them all anyway. Maybe Ulnar has something on his body. Yeah, maybe one of them has unburnt rags. No. He has a key. Another small key. Yeah. So we'll just kind of check through here. Let's we have a guild. Okay, we have a gilded chest. I don't need to check all the servants because they're empty.
The path less traveled.
Let's see if one of these keys works that you just picked up. Yeah. Gold chalice, we like. Gold, we like. Torch of Revocation. It doesn't do a whole heck of a lot, but necrotic damage if we need it. And acquisitions record. What follows is a musty list of items, use, client, and location. Doll of the Necromancer, reanimation. Ask the Geldig. Esporta. What does that mean? Is it going to mean Torch of Revocation? I don't know what that tells us, but we'll take it.
I told you we'd be safe, boys. This is our home now. Is it really awful?
Okay.
And those like us.
What we'll do is, I think he has a room upstairs. Actually, we can start checking all these cabinets now.
Home for the undead.
No, he's going to get over encumbered really fast. But the paintings look valuable, eh? And then we can go find somebody, sell some stuff, and make some money. Holy crap.
Once the house is back in.
Gale definitely had some carrying capacity left. Let's go check upstairs now that we have keys and we don't have to worry about red highlighted chests and all that good stuff. There's a lot of options. I'll probably take a break just to try to something else, but I could see coming back to this. And then trying some off the wall kind of strategy just so it's totally different. I do believe this game has replayability because there's so many different ways you can play it. And then there's the mods that'll be available too to switch it up too. So there's definitely ways to relook at this game. There's definitely ways to look at it, but probably take a short break and then come back to it, you know. Please, Father Carrion, I beg of you, I just need a little more time to earn back enough to pay your fee. Da 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 da. He's a mean guy. He's a mean dude. Yeah, did we ever make it into the back room? I don't think we did, but we have all sorts of keys. Ligus. Hello, Ligus. Do you have something to say to us?
Time to rest.
Yes. He looks like the guy at the entry of the... He's not. He's got a different name, but he reminds me of the guy that was scared the crap out of me at the beginning of the circus. Is there anything in this little nook and cranny? Oh, that's the upstairs where all the others were. And then I gotta go back into that little office. Hey guys. Your guy's dead, you're free, you can go leave.
Master gone.
Yeah. So, be on your way. Is there anything to highlight up here? Oh, we got a door.
Let's give this a try.
Seems like we have
A portrait.
the portrait.
Ordered with necrotic magic.
What portrait? Where's the portrait? I don't see... Oh, where was the portrait? Oh, there it is. A beggar's portrait. Use. Well, let's check it out. That has my curiosity up. Is it gonna hurt us? Oh. Natural 20. Thrumbo's note. Let's go read Thrumbo's note. Today's abuse was the final straw. We are out of here. Carrion's reach extends only so far. Gather whatever money you can scrape together and give it to me. I'm going to buy a small boat, and we're going to row to freedom. Spread out and hide until tomorrow night, and then meet me at the usual spot on the beach. And for the love of Mast, make sure Carrion doesn't see this note. Maybe swallow it. I think Carrion probably was well aware of that note.
Looks like someone stashed a note.
Yeah, Astarion, can you open the chest?
Touch me.
I didn't.
Over there.
Over there.
Awaken,
Ooh.
one. Flower and bloom as I know you can.
Okay. So we got that office downstairs that was locked that more than likely we have the key for. I see nothing really else up here. So we'll go back down. I think we checked this, but we'll make sure.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let's see if we have the key. Yes, we do. Well, this looks damn bloody. Holy moly! I could have done without seeing this. And there's another stone wall.
Well, hello, beautiful. If only it was fresh.
No, only a Starian would think that. There's just, I don't think I need to add to my skull collection. I don't see anything highlighting or telling a story here, do you? Baldur's Gate definitely looks like a very unsafe place to live. And there's no alt key, nothing. We have a bone saw, severed pelvis. Not a lot of bag of rotten food. So we gotta check the stone wall. If there's gonna be anything back here. Now this would have been where you think maybe a good place to find Dribble the Clown, but we already found all of him. Ooh. Oh, does this take us all the way down to the basement where we were? Already? That might be his access to the basement.
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? How about I bet likely to die?
Then again, maybe not. We have a trap door here. Okay, so this is, yeah, so the trap door probably gets us down into the basement. Where we were. With that little hole in the wall that we snuck in ages ago. So I don't think there's anything else we really need to do down here. I think when we were down here before, I don't think I can reach. Apparently not. I don't think when we were down here before, we really left any stones unturned. And I don't know if there's any other way out besides that little hole that we won't be able to get through anyway. So we'll go back up the ladder. Yeah, we've been down here a long time ago, so... Oh well. I don't remember seeing this ladder before. Or maybe I tried going up and the hatch was locked back in at that time or something. Hard to remember. Means we gotta go back through the damn bloody room, but... Oh no. Yeah, oh yes, we do. Because there's no way to get back into that room from here, apparently. Well, now we know where the smell is coming from. This room that we just walked through. Yeah, okay. I say, let's depart. And yeah, I might as well take these pictures. They're usually worth money, eh? They're just frickin' heavy. We'll take a few till we see him over encumbered.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, now he is. So, let's head out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the short rest that we have remaining.
That helped.
Just so we have full health in case something happens as we're wandering around. What I should look for is somebody to sell all this crap with that we just picked up that we don't need. Where the nearest merchant kind of person is, I'll be damned if I remember.
Arrest the smell?
Some help you are. Where's the steel watch when you need them?
But it does feel like a good time to sell some stuff.
If I go by the biggest
Oh, this is a newspaper kid, right?
which you throw it at
Ah, you look like someone who can probably read. Can I interest you in a copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette? Please buy one.
Yeah, another time perhaps. I'm not.
Come back again if you change your mind.
We shall. And I won't.
you throw it. If it hits a fist, it might blow them up.
Trying to think, where did I see a vendor? That's the fireworks shop.
Down the stairs and oh, was it up?
Because I'd like to sell our stuff that we really don't need.
Not a word on all the thefts and murders happening right on our doorsteps.
Well, there is a place over here. Let's go up.
Tries to jam down our throats.
I don't know that there's a vendor out here, but let's just check.
I keep telling you animals, if you want to buy a gazette, talk to the loud little shit.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It would certainly help with the dishes.
I guess there's no vendor here. The zombie was a vendor? Which one? Oh! Oh, way back in the house we were in. We're right, because we talked to him. And he didn't have anything I wanted, and I should have just gone right back to him. Thanks for popping in, Mike. Good to see you. Now I can't remember. Well, you know, I do know where a vendor is. It's just way back. I could fast travel even there, I think. There's a guy somewhere in Worms Rock that sells stuff. And we'll just go there. It just takes a couple screens of loading. I can take a sip. Lurking is your... Well, that's a cool thing to do. I appreciate the lurk, by the way. Start thinking about how far we've come so far. All the adventures we've had so far. This is one massive, huge game.
Let's rehearse this one more time.
Okay.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Oh, we're way back here. I'm a little too far back now, I feel like.
We broke down the door.
Oh, I can't really glaze that pizza. He wasn't even there.
Yeah, I think there's someone out here. Or if I'm going the right way. I don't even know if I'm going the right way.
Job and leave the steel watches.
Is that Rivington? I don't want to go to Rivington. Yeah, I think I want to go this way. Yeah, I want to go the other way.
I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
So where am I?
I almost believed you
Can't
this
give up
time.
now.
Yeah, this is the way I want to go. There's a vendor or two along the way, if I recall.
Tools, all shapes, all sizes, all prices.
I can hear somebody yelling out about selling stuff, so let's go find one that doesn't say citizen.
You told me the armor was a bargain.
I'd recommend.
Oh yeah, here's some people.
2 doses.
Tim, I should speak up. That seems like a lot.
As delightful as you are, I'll have to send you on your way. My customers need my undivided attention.
You don't have anything to sell? Oh well. One of these down here does.
Don't worry. Everyone at Sharesh's Caress is a professional.
Buy a painting. Go on, treat yourself.
I'd rather not. I'd rather sell one. Yeah, I'd rather sell quite a few. Except, you don't have any cash. you will not do. I need a vendor who has a little cash.
Doesn't make any sense.
It will when you've met the drought.
Oh, Father, give me strength. Right. Hear me out.
Yeah, there's vendors all over the place. Hoots Hooligan. Oh, that's inside. We've got. Let's look around here. Here we go.
What were you thinking?
Here. You haven't even got inside yet.
I want a vendor that has some cash.
Succulent seafood, straight out the sea. Take your pick.
Let's trade. He doesn't have a lot of money, but he has some. And you know what? Who was carrying this stuff? Yeah, Starian, didn't you pick a lot of this up? Let's see, what else do we got? As long as I don't go over 412, plus we can trade for some food, we'll be good. Probably get rid of a few books. These old books. I'll tell you what, let's if there's multiples, let's just drag them over. We need some food for long rest anyway, so we'll take that. And then we'll just barter or balance the offer. And I'm cool with that. Now, do I have anything just quick and easy to sell? Who else picked some stuff up? Here we go. Why do I have that mask on? I don't like that mask. Okay. We're good to go.
back soon. Fresh catch every day, guaranteed.
Everyone is your
Oh, way back in Rivington, way back at the beginning. So yeah, I got enough. I lightened the load, got a little cash and food at the same time. So let's see where I want to go. I'm seeing, let's just get near the beginning of where we were. I want to go into that one church place. Temple, multi-temple, multi-god temples. It feels like there's something we had to finish in there. Who was it? Who needed to talk to the god? Oh, isn't it Shadowheart that has to talk to somebody there? Or is it... No, it's Gale that has to talk to Mystra? Something like that. Something goes on. Yeah, I don't know why he has it on, but we picked up that new one, and I got to switch it out. So I even mentioned that. I was looking at the same thing. Gale's going to be happy to get rid of those horns. No, he hadn't talked to Mystra, and so that's what I was just thinking. We got to go into that one temple so he can talk to Mystra. Yeah. So that's where I was thinking we needed to go. I just got to get my bearings here. Let's go out into the center of the area here. Oh yeah, it's off. That, in fact, those steps might even be it. Yeah, that's not it. I think it's this building over here.
We need to be able to provide.
Not my concern.
I'm pretty sure. Let's go find out if I am correct. I think it is. Yeah, this is the place.
I need a quick word.
Vicar Humbletoes.
Welcome back, child of faith. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Well, Gale needs to talk to Mystra. Where do I need to go? We'll leave. And let's go take a look at Mystra. There she is. Maybe we need to go down below Mystra. I don't remember. Gale, how about we have you click on the Mystra statue?
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Okay, well.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee.
Well, I think you're ready for this, Gale. I think this is just something we gotta go do and get by. So, yeah, let's move forward, Gale, and see what she has to say.
Am I?
Well, I'm counting on it.
I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient.
Yeah, I think so, Nightmare. I think you're right.
I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it.
But, yeah, well, do you know what you're going to say to her? Or, of all the things to be nervous about, an audience with a goddess seems reasonable. Yeah. Why do you care what she thinks of you? And pull it together. You're going to make a fool of yourself otherwise. I'm just going to go with the first one. Well, do you have an idea of what you're going to say to her?
During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go.
Me? You're not taking me with you. Seek her forgiveness, Scale. It might be your only hope of curing the orb. Yeah, I would try to heal the rift. Let's do that.
You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one, I'd be praying too. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Interesting.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Huh. Yeah, his face doesn't look so good. It's because of the worms, but it's only him and I that have the worm power. And it plays games with your looks. Can't you tell? Okay, Shadowheart is inspired, so we're gaining back some inspirations we needed, so that's nice. I think what we need to do now, though, is have a chat with Gale.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time.
How do you feel now that you've done it? Or I'm not surprised. Her power felt overwhelming even from here. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
And what you felt was but the slightest drop, drawn from the rushing torrent that is the weave. I confess, without my former prowess, even I struggle to stand her presence. The effects on the mortal body of such unfettered magical exposure cannot be overestimated. She held back in order to protect us, to make sure I heard her. The Karsite weave, within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that?
Yeah, I kind of want to go number 2. It's all too easy to miss things when we're blinded by desire. Yeah, I'll get rid of the hats. Don't worry.
True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth.
Yeah, we're gonna cure you, I promise, or you're a great man, Gale, with or without the orb. Now let's go with this, a better incarnation of you, I hope.
Impulsive wreck? God, you made me sound like something a drunk fisherman scuppered on the banks of the Chionthar.
Well,
needless to say,
sorry to say it, but he needed to hear that.
Before I feel myself truly redeemed of the damage I caused. But I intend to try. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil.
Well, other than the orb.
I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Sounds like a plan, my man. Sounds like a plan. Let's do a little maintenance. Now, it probably should be near the end, because we picked up that helm that made more sense for you, wherever it is. Were you the one? You aren't. I'm almost positive we had you pick it up. There it is. There it is. There it is. I think that's the one. Hood of the Weave. Yes, that's the helm we will be wearing now. Looks less ridiculous. Now that we have more faith back in Gale, we'll let him look less comical. Besides, Halloween has ended. So that looks a hell of a lot better. Oh, I see. That's the quick way to do it. Oh, well that didn't do it. Right click maybe? No, put it back on. Okay. Because I just clicked it, and it wasn't bringing anything up. Oh, and this time, I clicked it before it got the whole little inventory in the box, and then this next time I clicked it, now it only brought up the helmets. So there you go. Okay, well, I'm happy with this one. Oh, well, we got it to work. It just took a few attempts. Pretty weird, pretty weird, pretty weird. Okay, sounds good to me. We got some moving on to do, and I definitely got to get my proper helm back on. In fact, no, let's go back to it and try it again. There we go. It takes a couple clicks, apparently. And I need the proper helmet. I think this was the one. Saving spells, gain initiative. I like the idea. Oh, I think I was wearing this one. Hunter's Mark. Resistance to fire damage. Yeah, I kind of like that one for the time being. Yeah, I'm cool with this helmet. All right, let's move on. We're finishing stuff in the journal. Let's kind of look at where we're at. Okay, that's about Gortash. Upgraded heart, Githyanki War. That's our companions. Do we have anything left? Yeah, I think we move on to something like this. What's this search the cellar thing? Oh, the necromancy of Thay. Yeah, let's move on. Let's just see. Let me just take a quick look at the map and figure out where I want to go. Forge of the Nine. So we got this place over here, which is Free Orpheus. We finished the mansion there. You know what? I'm going to Baldur's Gate, and we're going to explore over here. We got stuff off in the distance here, and that's just what we're going to do for starters. Do I got to go outside to do it? Yeah, Baldur's Gate. Let's go there. So every warn. So that's just something I overlook. That would save a hell of a lot of time when I'm looking for the best armor, the best this, the best that to give people. And I'm only now. I was this many hours into the game. It's like I was this old when I learned how to. I'm oh my god. So let's what have we got here? That's the news hawker. We don't need the news hawker.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
But I feel like we do need to do some exploring. Yeah. So this is a direction that we have not apparently gone down or explored.
The Society of Brilliance has quite the reputation.
Oh, it's a restricted area, top security. We'll see if we can get around that.
A great deal, but do very little. Those clanky maybe for the best. Watchers.
I take it you're not inclined to study the wonders of the Underdark.
He's a lovely man, Simon, but he's seen better days. Please, try not to disturb him.
Who's Simon?
All these people. They should be at home with their loved ones. I'm sorry. I don't think I can help you. I'm not fit for service.
What the hell's he talking about? We got a pouch.
All these people. They
should be at home with their loved ones.
Look around you. It's peaceful, isn't it?
Peaceful for the moment. But for how long?
The only moment you're living in is this one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
Oh, looks like we just got around the steel watch.
It's peaceful, isn't it?
When she was little, I couldn't wait.
Think I'll just sit back and rest my weary limbs while
Oh, maybe we
these
talked to him
angry
way back when.
youngsters sort matters out.
Oh, I think we did come down this way once, and we never proceeded further. There's not much. We just don't know what's around here. Let's go expose more of the map so we can see what's available. Oh, this may be, that looks like a huge building. That's got to be the Steel Watch factory, for one. What's this?
If we'd only made the effort. If we'd only pushed through.
Have we not been over here? Haven't we done the with all the I feel like we've been over here, and yet it's showing unrevealed. I could have sworn we've done this before. Isn't there all the ghosts in this building? Did we ever resolve that thing? Why does this seem familiar, like we've been in here before?
A good day to you, sir. I apologize, but
haven't we been
Lady
in
Janet
here?
is not currently welcoming
Am I-
visitors.
Am I having an...
If you are here with regards to her recent marriage, you may leave any gifts or warm wishes with me.
Why is it acting like I've not done this?
She receives them. Forgive me.
I could have sworn
As
we
you
did
can
this.
hear,
Why is it acting like I've
Lady
never
Janet
done
is
this?
Indisposed at present.
No, I don't think
Please
we
come
finally
back
resolved it. And I'm not in the mood for this one right now. Indisposed. It sounds like she's being
I
murdered.
assure you, absolutely nothing untoward is happening inside.
Yeah, we know
Lady
this
Janet wishes
spiel
for
of
some
yours.
time alone with her new spouse, and has sent her staff on holiday accordingly.
Okay, well, fair enough. I'll leave them to
Yes, quite right.
it. We'll come back. We've done this. Journal updated. Didn't we fight through this? It does, because it was linked to him, and we had to do so. That's why I kind of was going again for the carrion things. Have I done this? Nightmare, you would know. I feel like I've been in here before, and I don't know why.
When she was little, I couldn't wait for a time when she would stop needing us so much.
Well, let's come back.
What a gift to be needed now. It's a restricted area. Talk to security.
Because it's the journal is acting like maybe I haven't. Maybe I watched somebody else play this part, even though I try not to watch Baldur's Gate, but it feels like I've watched parts of this. It just feels so familiar. No, we haven't found a possessed painting, but I seem to recall fighting these ghosts before. Or maybe, you know, It's near the end of the stream. Let's just come down here and see if we unlock some points of interest, and then we'll figure out what I want to do next time. Because I have a feeling this is the Steel Watch factory, which intrigues me also.
If Gortash doesn't want to pay us fair, then we'll...
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Look out for ourselves.
Oh, and it's saving. Why would it do that? We're not going to fight these guys, are we?
Oh, this one's corked.
What are you looking at? We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Okay. If you say so. Oh, so we got a bridge over here. Just a bunch of citizens. Refugees and citizens don't have much to say.
They're bright, gaudy, and almost never make good poisons. Each their own, I suppose. Although I am right.
There doesn't seem to be anything over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. What I'm gonna do is try to. Yeah, I have a feeling the Steel Watch is probably pretty big, just like the Nine Fingers, whatever bank or whatever kind of building that is. That seems like a big one. All of them seem like big one. The Cazador's place, the Herbalist place. A lot of these feel like big ones. And I'm going to go back and look over some old videos and see if I'm misremembering. Somehow I have it in my head that I've dealt with the ghosts before, but maybe we've done so much, this playthrough so long, and every now and then when you're looking around online, maybe I saw someone messing with the ghosts before.
Couldn't wait to show off the scar to her friends at school. There's no cure for a broken heart, but a bit of sunlight and fresh air helps. Sometimes.
Okay.
Beautiful day, isn't it? Do make the most of it. You never know how many you've got left.
Yeah, I may have gone into... I'm going to have to go back and look to refresh my memory, because it's very unclear and hazy. I feel like I went in there, fought a little bit with ghosts. There were some stairs I had to get up, but I couldn't. And then I said, to hell with this. That's sticking in my memory, but I'm going to go back and refresh that memory. And so I may do the painting thing, or I may not. We'll see. We'll find out Thursday. How about that? Because we're at the end of our session now. Thanks for lurking and lingering, Nightmare. I mean, Servando. Yeah, isn't it? Doesn't it seem something like that? That's why it's in my head. It's just not clear because we didn't resolve it, and so. And it says keep out. So I'm not gonna. I think I'm just gonna save here, because if I'm gonna end up fighting the ghosts, I definitely feel like I need a long rest, and we bought all that fish, and that should be good. So I think what we'll do is we'll just call it here, and then I'll look at some old videos between now and Thursday. It shouldn't take me too long. I'll just play double speed to get through them, and then we'll see where we go. Steel Watch Factory or Ghosts, one of the two. Next time is kind of the way I'm leaning right now. So we'll go back into Long War tomorrow on Wednesday. We'll hit Baldur's Gate here, and I will have made up my wishy-washy mind and cleared my memory up to where I don't feel so doubtful about what happened. Thank you, Patrick. But at least we killed the Mystic Carrion. That was the main goal for today. And the bonus is we got to find out and talk to Mystra for Gale's sake. And hopefully he can do the right thing this time and have things work out for him. So we made some story progress. And finally, the Steel Watch Factory, where I'm fascinated by what that could all entail. And, you know, I have a door here that I feel like says don't open it, but I feel like we should. But maybe it's part of the house maybe it's all part of this house together. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, and I'm talking about the door in the house while I already switched to the schedule. Sorry, I have a habit of doing that. I will turn over towards the chat and everybody. So the squirrels over here don't catch my attention and I get distracted. So thank you, everybody. It's been great. This is Zigzag signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Everybody who dropped in today, whether you chatted or just hung out with us and watched. And hope to see you next time, whether it's Long War tomorrow or Baldur's Gate in a couple days. Thanks, everybody. Ciao. See y'all.